Ever feel like your life is shifting in ways you can't quite explain? Like you're stepping into a more powerful, peaceful version of yourself, but not everyone around you seems thrilled about it? That's because becoming a highly vibrational person isn't just about inner growth, it's a transformation that ripples through every area of your life. You start radiating a different energy, one that can inspire or unsettle those around you. And here's the kicker, it's not your job to dim your light for others' comfort. Think about it, raising your vibration means shedding old habits, toxic relationships, and limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. It's empowering, but it's also disruptive. People who once connected with the old you may struggle to understand this new version of you. And yet, this is where the magic happens. By tuning into your higher self, you unlock a life filled with abundance, intuition, and clarity. But this shift doesn't come without challenges, it shines a light on truths others might not be ready to face. The good news? This transformation isn't about pleasing everyone, it's about aligning with the best version of yourself. If you've ever wondered why your growth feels both exhilarating and isolating, you're not alone. In the next few moments, we'll uncover the signs that you're stepping into a high vibrational state and why it might be making waves around you. Ready to dive in? Heightened intuition. When your energy vibrates higher, your intuition starts working overtime, almost like having a GPS for life decisions. It's not magic, it's your heightened awareness tuning into subtle signals others overlook. Suddenly, you just know which choice feels right, even when logic says otherwise. This can be unsettling for people stuck in overthinking because your decisiveness makes them question their own judgment. It's like watching someone ace a test without studying, it forces them to wonder if they've been missing something all along. But here's the catch, heightened intuition doesn't always sit well with others. When you navigate life with an unshakable sense of direction, it can rattle those who rely on external validation. You might hear things like, "How are you so sure?" or "That doesn't make sense." Don't let their doubt cloud your clarity. Trusting your inner compass often means swimming against the tide, but that's where true growth happens. The beauty of this skill is that it frees you from second-guessing and endless deliberation. If you're wondering how to harness this superpower, start small. Pay attention to how your body reacts to decisions. A gut clench could mean no, while a light, expansive feeling might mean yes. Journaling can also sharpen your intuitive muscle. Jot down those hunches and see how often they steer you right. The more you trust your intuition, the louder and clearer it becomes. And as you deepen this connection, you'll naturally raise your vibration, paving the way for even more profound shifts in your life. Emotional detachment from negativity. When you raise your vibration, drama and toxicity seem to fall away like autumn leaves. You begin to crave peace, and suddenly, the endless cycles of gossip, complaints, and negativity feel like static in the background. It's not that you don't care, it's that your energy no longer matches theirs. High vibrational people instinctively detach from negativity, not out of arrogance but because they've realized it's not their job to fix everyone. This shift can leave some people confused or even resentful, especially if they relied on your involvement to fuel their stories. This emotional detachment isn't about shutting people out, it's about protecting your inner peace. Think of it like shielding a candle flame from gusty winds. If you want it to keep burning, you have to be selective about what you expose it to. However, this newfound boundary can disrupt relationships that thrive on lower vibrations. Friends who once bonded with you over complaints might feel abandoned. The truth is, your growth shines a spotlight on their unwillingness to change, and not everyone is ready to face that. So how do you navigate this without guilt? Start by setting clear boundaries, politely steer conversations toward uplifting topics or gently disengage when negativity takes center stage. Surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and challenge you to grow. It's okay to love others from a distance when necessary. Emotional detachment isn't about rejection, it's about prioritizing your well-being. And as you cultivate this skill, you'll find your relationships transforming into connections rooted in authenticity and mutual respect. Increased sensitivity to energy. As your vibration rises, your sensitivity to energy sharpens like a finely tuned instrument. You start picking up on emotions, intentions, and even the unspoken vibes people carry around them. It's like seeing the undercurrent beneath the waves. You can sense what's real, even when someone's words or actions don't quite match. This gift is both a blessing and a challenge. On the one hand, it keeps you aligned with what's authentic. On the other, it can make social interactions feel overwhelming, especially when others aren't comfortable being seen so clearly. This heightened awareness can make people uneasy, especially those who prefer to keep their inner struggles hidden. Being around someone who can sense their true emotions might feel like standing in front of a mirror they didn't ask for. It's not uncommon for high-vibrational people to be labeled as intense or too much simply because their presence calls out the inconsistencies others try to ignore. Don't let this discourage you. It's not about changing who you are but learning to navigate this gift with grace. To manage this sensitivity, consider practices like grounding and energy clearing. Visualization techniques, such as imagining a protective light around you, can help maintain your boundaries without dulling your intuition. Surround yourself with environments that nurture your energy, spend time in nature, listen to calming music, or explore meditation. Sensitivity is your superpower, but it's also a reminder to care for yourself as much as you care for others. The deeper you explore this gift, the more you'll realize its role in your personal and spiritual growth. Profound inner peace and positivity. When your vibration soars, you start radiating an inner peace that's hard to ignore. It's like being the calm eye in the middle of a chaotic storm. You no longer sweat the small stuff because your perspective has expanded beyond petty conflicts and fleeting frustrations. This positivity isn't forced, it's a natural byproduct of your alignment with higher energy. But here's the kicker, not everyone will celebrate your calm demeanor. Some might feel threatened, even envious, by your ability to remain grounded when everything around them feels out of control. Your tranquility acts as a mirror, showing others what's possible when they let go of their own chaos. For those who cling to drama or thrive on turbulence, your presence might feel like an unspoken challenge to their way of being. They might poke at your peace, testing its limits, or accuse you of being out of touch. But here's the truth, their discomfort isn't about you. It's about the contrast you represent, a reminder that they too can choose a calmer, more centered existence if they're willing to do the work. Want to cultivate this kind of peace? Start with daily habits that anchor you, like mindfulness exercises or gratitude journaling. Even something as simple as taking a few deep breaths during stressful moments can work wonders. Remember, this inner calm isn't just for you, it's a ripple effect. The more centered you are, the more you inspire others to find their own balance. It's not about fixing them but showing them what's possible, even when life gets messy. Attraction of abundance and opportunities. When your vibration reaches a higher frequency, life seems to roll out the red carpet for you. Opportunities appear effortlessly, synchronicities stack up, and abundance flows in ways you couldn't have imagined. It's not just luck, it's alignment. Your elevated energy acts like a magnet, drawing in people, situations, and resources that resonate with your higher state. But here's the twist, while you're basking in this flow, others may feel left behind, confused by how things seem to just work for you. This dynamic can create tension, especially among those who believe success must come through struggle. Seeing your effortless abundance might make them question their own limiting beliefs, and not everyone is ready for that awakening. You might notice passive-aggressive comments or even outright skepticism about your luck. It's essential to remember that their reactions are more about their mindset than your journey. Keep shining, and let your life be an invitation, not an explanation, for what's possible when you raise your vibration. If you're ready to amplify this magnetic energy, focus on gratitude. Every time you acknowledge the blessings in your life, you reinforce the frequency that attracted them in the first place. Visualize the kind of abundance you want, not just in material terms but also in relationships, health, and personal growth. The key is to act from a place of trust, knowing that what's meant for you will come. This approach isn't just about manifesting wealth, it's about creating a life rich in meaning and connection. Embodying authenticity and truth. Raising your vibration inevitably leads to living in alignment with your truest self. You stop hiding behind facades or playing roles to fit into other people's expectations. Instead, you step into your authenticity, unapologetically owning who you are. This shift is powerful. It inspires admiration in some but sparks fear in others. Why? Because your truth disrupts the status quo, and not everyone is ready to face their own shadows. Your presence can feel like a spotlight exposing what's hidden, making authenticity uncomfortable for those still wearing masks. When you embody your truth, you give others permission to do the same, but not everyone will take the invitation. Some might see your courage and feel inadequate because they haven't yet mustered the strength to live authentically themselves. This might lead to misunderstandings, distancing, or even subtle resistance. Remember, their reaction isn't about you, it's about their own journey. Living authentically doesn't mean you're trying to change anyone, it simply means you're no longer willing to betray yourself. To deepen this embodiment, practice self-reflection and ask tough questions. Are your actions aligned with your values? Are you saying yes when you mean no? Journaling can help, as can seeking out mentors or communities that celebrate authenticity. Embrace the idea that not everyone will resonate with your truth, and that's okay. Your path is unique, and your energy will attract the people and opportunities meant to walk it with you. Keep shining your light, it's a beacon for those who are ready to rise with you. Congratulations, you're stepping into a life of higher vibrations, and yes, it's a game changer. But let's be real, this journey isn't for the faint of heart. The more you grow, the more you might notice others pulling away or feeling unsettled by your transformation. Here's the truth, their discomfort isn't your burden to carry. In fact, it's a sign you're doing something right. Growth isn't about making everyone around you comfortable, it's about living your truth unapologetically. So, what's next? Keep raising your vibrations, even when it feels like you're walking a solitary path. Trust me, you're not alone, there's a whole world of people out there ready to meet you at your level. Start small, practice gratitude daily, set boundaries that protect your energy, and surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Each choice you make in alignment with your higher self brings you closer to the abundance, peace, and authenticity you deserve. Now it's your turn. What step will you take today to raise your vibration? Will you let go of a toxic relationship, start that meditation practice, or simply choose gratitude in this moment? Share your thoughts below, I'd love to hear your story. And don't stop here. Continue your journey by diving into the recommended video on your screen right now. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. Continue expanding your consciousness by watching the recommended video that you see on the screen right now.